ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। हरि ओम। ओम सदाशिवसमारंभां शंकराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। We saw yesterday that even after gaining Vedantic knowledge, what is required is Jnana Nishtha, the firm abidance in knowledge. So, if that is not there, then it is not complete. So he says, Tattvam buddhva api kamadin nishesham na jahasi chet yatheshtha charanam te syat karma shastrati langhinaha. Now, if you, after discovering, after knowing the knowledge, Tattvam buddhva api kamadin nishesham jahasi chet na jahasi chet, if you don't so I'm giving instruction to somebody not to talk. So now, Tattvam buddhvapi kamadin nishesham na jahasi chet yatheshta charanante syat karma shastra atilanghinaha. So you will be disobeying the scriptures, your behavior also will not be good. So you will be actually yatheshta charanam. You will just behave whatever you want, the way you want in society. That will bring you great bad name. So therefore, if you don't follow the scriptures after gaining knowledge, if you are not abiding in the Jnana Nishtha, it will be a problem. That's what we saw. So therefore, here in the next verse, 55th verse, Shankaracharya and Vidyaranya Muni says, Buddhadvaita swatattvasya yateshta charanam yadi shunam tattvadrusham chaiva ko bhedo shuchibhakshane. Buddha, say Advaita Swatattvasya Buddha. One who had discovered Advaita Tattva. Discovery means one fully understood, clarity has come, there is no ambiguity in knowledge. See? So therefore, what happens if you don't get Jnana Nishtha and Jivan Mukti, what will happen? Not only you will lack peace of mind, but the samsara also will continue forever. Therefore, here he says very clearly, Buddha Advaita Swatattvasya Yatheshtacharanam. Even after understanding the scriptures, studying well at the feet of Guru, if your behavior is Yatheshtacharanam, You are acting according to your own whims and fancies. No karma, dharma, both are not followed. Meaning, you are not doing what you are supposed to do, and you are not following dharma also. So then, he says the criticizing, Shunam tatpadrusham chaiva ko bhedaha ashuji bhakshane. And if all one whose behavior is eating all impure things, for example, ashucha bhakshane shunam tatpadrusham chaiva. Therefore, here he says, if what is the difference between a dog and a man of wisdom if in uncivilized and uncontrolled behavior is continued even after gaining the knowledge? What is the use? Such as eating impure, bedaha, asuchi bhakshane, eating impure things, talking very bad, foul language. Then he said, what is the difference between a dog that which eats impure things and a man of knowledge who had gained knowledge but not established? There is no jnana nishta, firm abidance in knowledge. He is a madhyama purushaha, adhikari. He has learned Vedanta. He is not converted that knowledge into jnana nishtha. Then what is the difference between him and a dog? Powerful criticizing. That means what? He is Vedantic student. He is not working for Jivan Mukti. See? Therefore, what is the first problem? Kama Krodhas will continue. Then Kama Krodha will lead to Lobha, Ishya, Dvesha, Asuya, Mada, Matsarya. All the rest of the many qualities, bad qualities will enter. So therefore, friends, here they are all warning us that even after studying Vedanta, if we don't have any control over our own mind, especially Kama and Krodha ityadi, Shad Ripuhu, 6 enemies they are, and if we behave freely in society, and I am not behaving as something standard to be maintained, people don't look up to me, people don't, they start talking bad about me if I don't live like that. Anybody, all of you, all of us in fact. घरों में भी आपने देखा होगा कि if you are listening to Vedantic lectures in Chinmaya Mission or any other organization, you go and attend a lot of talks, but you declare for your own ego. For our own ego, we declare that I am going to attend that Yoga Vasishta, I am going to attend Bhagavad Gita talks, I am going to attend Upanishadic classes. So somebody might ask also, which text is going on? Today we are studying Kathopanishad. You can tell. But when people listen to you that you are attending to some spiritual organization, spiritual talks and spiritual services, and if your behavior at home is full of angry, you are always irritated, and no decency, no neatness, no discipline, then what will the people will talk at home? So they, first of all, they observe you that your lifestyle is not up to the mark as per the scriptural injunctions. Then they talk ill about you first, then ill about Vedanta, and ill about the Guru, and ill about the Guru Parampara. This will continue, friends. Therefore, very important it is that our behavior, that's why it was said, Bodhat Pura, Tattva Bodhat Pura eva. Before even entering into the halls of Vedanta, one should have mastered that what? Samadhi, Shatka Sampatti, Viveka, Vairagya, Shat Sampatti, Mumukshutva, fourfold qualifications would have been first gained fully. Then we can enter into halls of Vedanta. Then such kind of accidents will not happen. Accidents of Yateshta Charanam, a free lifestyle. an uncontrolled behavior. That won't happen. So therefore, the teacher says, then what is the difference between a dog and a man of wisdom, such as eating impure things, bad uncontrolled behavior? If you have gained knowledge and not established in it, then your behavior is bad. What is the use? That's the question. So therefore, we must address our raga dvesha problems, ego problems. Naturally, people will tell at home, this is how Vidyaranya Muni says. So next verse we can see. Here he criticizes Bodhat pura mano dosha matrat klinnasyatadhuna ashesha loka ninda cheti ahote bodha vaibhavam. See. So three problems. Normally yateshtacharanam is kama achara. Kama achara, doing as one wishes. There is no dharma. According to one's own likes, he behaves. Dislikes. I just like it, I do it. I don't like it, I don't do it. So, right from getting up in the morning, the behavior is not in tune at all. So, kama achara. Second is kamavada. Kamavada means whatever you feel like speaking, no control over tongue. So language, the civility, is a civility, you know. If there is no civility in language, Murdubhasha, Bhagavan Ramchandraji, Murdubhashi, Mitabhashi, Purvabhashi, Smitabhashi, Shrutabhashi. Like Mandasmita, always, you know, is a beautiful, pleasant face. Otherwise, you know, uttering words are so bad. So there is no control over words. Foul language. So free behavior, foul language, and kama bhakshanam. There is no any discipline in eating. Whatever you feel like eating, you eat. There is no timing, there is no quality, there is no sattvic ahara. Talk about compassion, but do himsa. Think. I say every being is important, but I kill beings through my words also, hurt them. Or kama bhakshanam. So these things are to be controlled. So therefore, bodhat pura manodosha matrat klinnasi atha adhuna ashesha loka ninda chaiti ahote bodha vaibhavam. Now, another consequence, when a jnani violates dharma or morals, is what is said. Before realization. Realization means what? Not absolute. This one. Before jnanam, before gaining the knowledge. Bodhat pura. Before the gaining knowledge. Completely gaining knowledge. Manodosha matrat klinnasi. Before gaining the knowledge. What was the problem? There was only manodosha. You are suffering. You suffered only due to defects of mind. Bodhat pura. Before self-realization. That is understanding the knowledge, gaining the knowledge. Before you gain the knowledge, you suffered with various defects of the mind. Okay, because before I gained knowledge, Kama was there, Krodha was there, Lobha was there, Mada was there, Matsarya was there. So people may up to some extent pardon your behavior. It is अज्ञानी है, ignorant. So he behaves like that. He is a fool. He doesn't know. He is not civilized. He is not educated. He has not learnt anything. Therefore, even though they may not like you because of your behavior before you studied Vedanta and gained knowledge, before you understood what it is completely, conviction is there. But before the conviction you gained, your behavior was only manodosha. Manodoshat klinnasi. Klinnasi means you tortured yourself, suffered a lot. Now, atha adhuna, now, ashesha lokaninda chayiti. Now what is happening? You have gained knowledge. After gaining knowledge, if your behavior is bad, sir, this is applicable to all of us. All of us. I have heard many criticisms of family members towards a member of their own family who regularly attends such spiritual talks. Wife criticizes husband, husband criticizes wife, children criticize parents. Why? What is the use? क्या फायदा? So many people. Your behavior with the servants is not good, with other people is not good, neighbors is not good. But then when we go out and talk spiritual talks and all, so gained knowledge, buddhi mein knowledge is there. As I told you yesterday, nobody can challenge us. If anybody wants to talk, we can give answers. So, but what is the problem now? See, earlier manodosha is there. Now also manodoshas are continued. With knowledge is there. But what is another problem now is athuna asesha lokaninda chayiti. And so many people, asesha lokaninda. Everybody censures you. Everybody does ninda. They blame, censure. Everybody. You are censured by everyone in the world. 100 people prostrate before such a jnani. They will give arati. They will accept it. They take him as a leader of society. But what is happening? Because of this knowledge, you become a bad example in society. So people will lose faith in the validity of the Upanishads and Bhagavad Gita and Vedas. They lose faith in Guru Parampara. They lose faith in Vedanta. ओ देखो क्या फायदा, पता ही लग रहा है, गीता सुन के आ रहा है, देखो व्यवहार कैसा है. इसका मतलब सुनना और करने में इतना फर्क है कि कोई फायदा नहीं होता है, कोई परिवर्तन नहीं है इनमें. तो लोग मजाक उड़ाते हैं, गीता का मजाक उड़ाते हैं, उपनिषदों का मजाक उड़ाते हैं, गुरुओं का मजाक उड़ाते हैं. Therefore, friends, athuna ashesha lokaninda chayiti atho ahote bhoda vaibhavam. Oh, what a great is your glory, bhoda vaibhavam. What a glory of your realization. What a glory it is. Sarcasm. What a glory of realization it is yours, that it is. That before the gaining of knowledge, you are having manodoshas. Therefore, one has to then more the responsibility once we are exposed to Vedanta, all of us, spiritual knowledge, more responsibility is to demonstrate that knowledge in our lives is on our heads. Think. Otherwise, we will be destroying ourselves, our society. We will also destroy the faith of the people on a spiritual organization or on the Guru Parampara, on Veda. Think. Therefore, very, very, very important it is. दुकान में पीछे भगवान का तस्वीर रखा है, आरती उतारते हैं सुबह शाम, जाने से पहले उतारते हैं, आने के बाद सुबह शुरुआत करने से पहले काम आरती उतारते हैं। तो ये बीच बीच में सारा काम जो गंदा काम जो करता रहेगा तो लोग क्या सोचेंगे, आने वाले लोग। दुकान में जितने भी लोग आते हैं वे कहते हैं कि ये क्या कर रहा है। महात्मा जी का तस्वीर लगा के गंदा काम करने लग गए हो। कौन है वो पीछे जो महात्मा जी खड़ा है फोटो में? नहीं, मेरे गुरु है। तो गुरु आपको यही सिखाया क्या? तो गुरु की भी निंदा हो जाएगी। इसीलिए प्रभु सावधान कर रहे हैं, अशेष लोक निंदा चीति अहोते बोध वैभवम। इसलिए सावधान रहना है। वी शुड बी वेरी केयरफुल। सो भगवान कृष्ण व्हाट डिड ही से इन भगवद गीता? शक्नोति हैव यस्सोडुम प्राक् शरीर विमोक्षणात् काम क्रोध उद्भवम वेगम स युक्तः स सुखी नरः। One who is able to withstand the three onslaughts before leaving the body, prak sharira vimokshana, before dropping the body, these attack. What is it? Kama, krodha, udbhavam, vegam. Vegam, the veg, speed, onslaught, attacks of the kama and the krodha, if we are able to withstand, such a man is really happy, such a man is really peaceful. So, sukhi naraha. So, trividam narakasyedam dwaram nashanamaatmanah kamakrodhasthatha lobha tasmad etatrayam chajet. Bhagavan Krishna says again, trividam narakasyedam. These are three naraka marga, three margas for hell. What are they? Kamak, krodha, tatha lobha. These three are gateways of hell. Bhagavan Krishna said, any desire, friends, any desire, whether it is any desire, anything, that which we become slave to our desire means that desire finishes us. It will take us to Naraka, hell. Hell while living only. Some desires are such, they will take us to hell while living. Not after death. Physical suffering, mental suffering. People will leave us. Diseases will haunt us. तेलुगु में एक प्रोवर्ब है, हिंदी में भी होगा, पता नहीं, हिंदी में नहीं सुना नहीं। कहते हैं कि तेलुगु में, कि मैं हिंदी में ट्रांसलेट करता हूँ और इंग्लिश में, एटलीस्ट 4 people यू शुड बी गुड इनफ विद 4 people, एटलीस्ट 4 people यू मस्ट हैव 4 friends एटलीस्ट। 4 बोलते हैं, कम से कम चारों से 4 बोलते हैं, कम से कम 4 भाई, कम से कम 4 भाई। व्हेन यू डाई, एटलीस्ट टू टेक यू टू डेड बॉडी, मीन बरियल ग्राउंड एंड बरी यू और क्रिमेट यू, at least for that, at least you must have 4 friends. Therefore, aho te bhoda vaibhavam, sarcastic statement. Oh, what a glory of yourself it is, of your self-realization. What a glory it is. Therefore, which Vijay Muni is continuing this attack, he is asking us to be very careful. Savadhan. What is that? Vidvarahadi tulyatvam makankshi stava vidbhavan sarvadhi dosha samyukta samtyagat lokai pujasva devavat. Very beautiful thing. See, vidvarahadi tulyatvam makankshi tattva vidbhavan. O great one, O Tattvavit Bhavan, O Tattvavit Bhavan, meaning, O great one who want to realize that self, O knower of the truth, Vedanti. What do you know what it says? Vidvarahi tulyatva makankshi. Don't desire a life similar to a life of a pig. Vidvaraha means swine, etc. Don't be like a pig. That is the important thing. Why pig example is taken? Pig lives in filth, eats filth, lives in filth, enjoys filth. So there is no neatness at all in the pig. Think. So it is not for licentiousness. Licentiousness means yatheshta charanam. To enjoy the world. Oh, now I became knowledgeable man. I can give lectures. I can make a couple of people as my chelas. I can do whatever I want. No, 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 no. Sarvadi doshaha, all the defects of the mind, santyagat, by renouncing all of them fully, sarvadhi dosha santyagat, lokaihi pujyasva devavat. Don't live like a swine. Then what to do? Give up all dosha, sarvadhi dosha, all the faults in the buddhi. Buddhi is preraka. Buddhi karmanusarini. So buddhi, that it says enjoy this, enjoy that, show anger, show greed, become greedy. No, no, no. So control. Dhi means buddhi or mana both. So dhi सर्वधि दोष समत्यागात, भली प्रकार से सभी दोषों को त्याग करके, मानसिक और बौद्धिक दोषों को, all the faults that are there in buddhi, all the faults that are there in mind, having renounced. Renounce them. Otherwise, when human being loses his control, he will cause more damage to himself, to the world. So Bhagavan Vijayamana says, don't live like a pig. Don't lead a piggy life. See, swallowing filth, living in the filth, no dharma shastras, not following dharma shastra in the name of jnana. I am jnani, therefore I need not follow this. What a stupid logic it is. I don't have to demonstrate. That's why I said great Mahatmas have demonstrated. Getting up early morning, taking bath, morning bath, sitting for meditation or puja or japa, studying scriptures, eating sattvic ahara, speaking properly with control over tongue, demonstrating values in life. So they all did it. Therefore, by renouncing all the faults of the mind, then what? Lokaihi pujyasva devavata. Like a god, get worshipped by the world. Become God. Like all great Mahatmas we worship. हाथ जोड़कर खड़े रहते हैं उनके सामने. Why? They are divine. They are pure. They demonstrated. Think. So therefore, Devavat Pujyasva, get worshipped by the world, become worthy of worship like a god. So don't lead like a piggy life, like a pig, living in filth. No. Let your knowledge not drag you to that state, thinking that you are a jnani. Why? What is the problem? There is no problem. Jnanam is there. Because you ask any question on Upanishad, he will answer. Vedanta, Shankar Bhashya, Brahma Sutras, everything he knows. Not only that, he has mastered the knowledge of other religions also. We just can't talk to him or to her. Think. So therefore, here, do not imagine that living like a pig in dirtiness and filth, that is not spirituality. Okay. Now, next verse. Kamyadidroshadrushtadhyaha kamadityaga prasiddho moksha shastreshu tananvishya sukhi bhava tananvishya sukhi bhava. Now, kamyadi dosha drushtyadhyaha kamadityaga hetavaha. Now see, Vidyaran Muni up till now, he tries to convince that Madhyam Adhikari has to change himself to become Uttam Adhikari and convert his Jnanam into Jnana Nishtha. That's what he's been trying. Now, he has to have the Kama Krodha has to be handled, no? Okay, Kama Krodha has to be handled. Now, how to handle Kama Krodha? So, these questions are answered in Bhagavad Gita. That's what he will say in quoting afterwards. So, Kamyadi dosha drushtadhya. First one, two points are given. One is Kamyadi, meaning objects of desire. Kamya vastu. So, Kama is nourished by what? By Indriya, Mana, Buddhi. In Indriyas, by Indriyas we entertain because of perception. Mind we ruminate over them. The Kama is further. Buddhi maybe we start getting convinced that this has to be enjoyed. So sense organs present the object, mind desires and reinforces, and the intellect will take a wrong conclusion that it is really happy there in the object, there is Sukham. So therefore Vidyam says, you please follow the Shastra method to get rid of this Kama and Krodha. Very beautiful. So therefore, what is Kama? Kama means desire. Desire of what? For an object. Now, a desire is always there for an object. So the object of desire is called Kamya. So Kama is there towards Kamya Vastu. Kama, desire is there towards Kamya Vastu. Kamya Vastu, object of desire. Now, how do I give up Kama Adi Tyaga? Renounce this Kama Adi. So, one technique is Dosha Drushtya Muhur Muhu, Vivekchudamani says. So, look at the faults. Kamyadi Dosha Drushtyaadhyaha. So, first of all, you must see the defects in the desired objects, Kamyadi. Think about it. What is that Vastu? So, if you see the fault in a Vastu, then mind gives up. Dosha Drushti. In our objects of desire, we must see some faults in it. What are the faults are there? It is not permanent. Beauty is not permanent. Oh, I like that beauty. It's not permanent. Think. The beauty diminishes if you are attracted by a beauty of any object. And especially with people. Today he or she is very sweet to me. Tomorrow they may change their mind. And objects diminish in time and they die. People die. Objects get spoiled. Or I may change my mind towards the same object which I loved earlier. Now I don't love. Why? Earlier I did not see the fault. Now I started seeing the fault in the object. So object diminishes in time in giving me joy. So when I start thinking like this about Vastu, so misconception is what? That there is Sukham in the object. So what is a solution? Solution, we should develop right thinking. Right thinking. So when you develop right thinking, then this superimposing bhoga buddhi on the objects of the world outside will go away. I know it is not real, it is not permanent, it is temporary, it has its own inherent problems. Like for example, I'm giving you an example. I'm not criticizing all of you, but example I'm giving you. So many people say, Swamiji, if I have a car, I will be happy. Now find out, is really joy, happiness is there in car? Once you purchase, parking space, maintenance charge, traffic problem, and you get tired of driving in traffic, especially in cities. It is its own quota, it is bringing sorrows. All these sorrows were not there before. The people suggest me also, Swamiji, you take one car for Noida Ashram. I ask some questions. Where is parking space? Who will drive? Who will maintain the petrol? Okay, driver rakho. वो driver रखने के बाद, what is the work that I can give him, because I don't go out every day. So when you think about it, such kind of desires, they give you more pain than joy, than money involvement. Budget increases, expenditure increases. And out of all those things, somebody whom you don't like, they will ask your car, and there's more pain. So friends, in every vastu there is dosha. Certain vastus you cannot give up. Certain things, you have to bear with it and accept that there is an inherent problem in the vastu. So when you see kamya dosha drushti, kamyada dosha drushti, seeing the deficiencies in the anatma vastu, so all doshas will disappear. So see dosha in the object of desire, see dosha means fault in the desire itself. The desire itself changes. So one is dosha drushti, give up. Second method is what? Method given in Mandukya Upanishad, Karika, that Mandukya says with mithyatva drushti, all mithya, not real, appearing. It is appearance. This is called Jnana Marga. Through Jnana Marga, we only through wisdom, through understanding, one has to give up the desires for the worldly objects. Think. Any vastu you take, any vastu you love today, tomorrow it gives you pain. You love your shirt very dearly, and one day it got torn. So much pain. Your new shoes, somebody stolen away. You got attached to your shoes. So much pain. Suppose you have used the shoes and no, not attached to it, you are using it, but not attached to it, somebody took it away, you are not worried. So, ठीक है, गए तो गया, हम क्या कर सकते हैं? You understood? The great difference. Utility is there, not attachment is there. So therefore, mithya atma drishti. This is all mithya. Everything is hollow. So thus, when we know Paramatma or understand this entire thing is appearance, temporary, unreal, today's object may give me pleasure but not happiness, because tomorrow same object will give me pain. Think. I know so many people, I'm not giving examples, it won't look nice. Otherwise, they ventured, they took certain steps in life only to be happy, ended up in more problems. Interesting thing. So, prasiddho moksha shastreshu, tan anvishya sukhi bhava. So, anvishya means having discovered, having followed, having practiced. What is that? These are the techniques which are given. Moksha shastreshu. In all the shastras, prasiddha, this technique is prasiddhi. Very popular technique. Dosha drushtya muhurmuhu. Bhavasuke doshonusandiyatam. Sandhiyatam. Where in sadhana panchakam. Please look at these. Worldly joys or pleasures are riddled with pain. Bhavasuke dosha anusandhiyatam. Shankaracharya gives. In this world, any happiness or any joy that we get is riddled with pain. So, Atmecha Vyavasiyatam, Bhagavan Shankaracharya says. Therefore, cultivate the desire for your own self, for your own moksha. So, Kamyadi dosha drushtadhyaha kamadityaga hetavaha. They become kamadityaga hetu, are the means of rejecting desire. What are the means of rejecting desire? Look at the faults in the objects of the world. That will become means to reject the desire. I don't want it. So when you purchase a gadget also, and if you read the instructions, and suppose plus points and minus points also are there, if minus points are more than plus points, nobody wants it. Okay. So I think we'll conclude today. 59th verse we will take up tomorrow. Thank you. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om Sadgurunad Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you. Hari Om.